The holidays are here, and while they can be magical and full of love, they can also be a lot. And if you have a history of people pleasing, this time of year has a way of bringing those old patterns and habits back to the surface. So if you're finding yourself saying yes to too many things you want to say no to, and you're overextending yourself, or maybe you're playing the peacemaker and you're trying to manage everybody else's emotions. Or maybe you're just trying to make sure that everybody is having a great time, even if it drains you. Then this video is for you because we're going to talk about ways that you can put these people pleasing habits behind you this holiday season for once and for all. It's time that you regain peace and look out for your own emotions and your own needs this holiday season. Here's the thing about the holidays. We're often surrounded by people who knew previous versions of us. And these old roles and expectations get activated really fast. Think about if you have siblings and you get together, and sometimes you go into those old sibling roles of youngest, middle, or older child, and that dynamic comes back. It's kind of like that. So when we're with family or old friends and we're going through these old traditions, the need to be the one who is keeping the peace and making everyone happy and just showing up perfectly, that's just sending a message to your body that's saying approval equals safety. And it goes back to people pleasing in general being something that comes as a coping mechanism because that's what our body's looking for at that time. It's looking for love and approval and safety. But we're at a point now where we are, if not fully free of people pleasing, we have definitely come leaps and bounds. So we don't want to fall back into that. And this doesn't always come up when you're with your family. It can come up when you're with friends too, or even coworkers. I know one area that I struggle with this personally is if I'm going to someone's house and they're hosting a party or they're hosting an event, and they've either asked me if I could help them as kind of a backup or I volunteered to because I knew they were feeling overwhelmed. I'm somebody who, when I say I'm going to do that, I don't just show up and do the bare minimum and then go enjoy myself, which is what I should do. Instead, next thing I know, it's like I'm the one hosting the party, and then I'm trying to make sure that the person actually hosting the party is having time to visit and spend time and enjoy it. And I end up running around the entire event, making sure everyone's okay, restocking things, redoing things, and realizing, 3/4 through that I haven't even spent any time enjoying myself. And it's not even my event. And that's no fault of the person who's hosting the event who I offered to help. That's just my people pleasing coming out of me not only wanting to make sure everyone there is having fun, but me trying to take the pressure off the person who is hosting the event. And that's something that I've caught myself doing as recently as literally yesterday. So I'm a work in progress. But every time that I catch this, that's a step in the right direction too. So let's talk about three simple boundaries that can make this holiday season feel different for you. Boundary number one is to protect your time. Remember that you do not have to be available for every plan, every errand, or every request that someone makes of you. So instead of automatically saying yes, try saying something like, let me check my schedule and get back to you. Or I don't have the capacity for that right now. And you might need to remind yourself regularly of that, that every time I say yes to someone else, I'm saying no to myself. Boundary number two is around emotional availability. You are not the designated emotional caregiver of the family or the friends group, even if you always have been. You can care without carrying someone else's problem. You can listen without absorbing their energy or emotions. So if someone is dumping their problems on you, you can say something like, I care about you and I want to support you, but I don't have the emotional capacity for that right now. And that is setting a loving boundary. Boundary number three is about how much of your time you share. You don't have to be available all the time, and you don't have to justify your decisions. You don't owe any explanations for needing rest or space or peace. So you can try saying something like, that doesn't work for me right now, but thank you for understanding. And this isn't a confrontational way of saying no to somebody, it's a way of clarifying your boundaries. And that teaches other people how to treat you. So let's run through a really quick exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere to quickly reset your nervous system and just come back to yourself. And you can close your eyes if you're alone, but if you're in a room, you can do this with your eyes open and you just place one hand over your heart and you take a deep breath in for 4 counts. You hold it for 2 counts and then you exhale for 6 counts. Now, I like to repeat this 2 to 3 times. And another thing you can do while you're going through that exercise is you can either silently repeat a mantra or you can even quietly whisper it to yourself. But say something like, I choose myself too. And your body is going to instantly feel that. So, this holiday season, just remember to choose you. You deserve the same compassion and love and care and respect that you show others. So you really need to show that to yourself. That's the biggest gift you can give yourself this year. It's about making sure that you don't fall back into these old people pleasing habits where you're putting others first instead of caring for and nurturing yourself. So I'd love to hear, what boundary do you plan on trying this holiday season? Maybe it's all of them. Maybe it's just one. But feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you're going to be doing, and I will be here cheering you on and supporting you along the way. And I hope that this is a peaceful holiday season for you.